up, guys? Welcome back to Uncensored. If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Maddie. If you are new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button down below and hit that little bell button so you can actually get notifications when I post a video. In this video, I'm going to talk about some of the friendships that you make in college, kind of how they work, what kind of makes them different than your middle school, high school friendships that you've grown up with. So without wasting any more time, we're just going to jump right into this. First thing I want to go over is everyone gets a little shell-shocked over this, but this is the first time that you're going to be surrounded by people that you didn't grow up with. It's not, oh, hey, this is Jimmy. We've been in the same class since kindergarten. You might not have that person anymore. You might be from California and going to school in Maine, or you might be from Florida and you're going to school in Texas, or any other combination of any other state. You may not necessarily know anyone you go to school with, and that's fun and that's okay. The best way to start making friends in college is simply just to get involved. Join clubs that you're interested in, academic clubs for your major, intramural sports team, actual sports teams, Greek life. There's so many ways to get involved, and every college has very specific things. As I said in my last video about Greek life, I went to Penn State. I got very much involved in Greek life. I got involved in Thon. I got involved in my academic clubs for my major. I made one really, really big campus seem like this tight-knit little community that no matter where I went, I ran into somebody that I knew, that I liked. I was like, hey, I'm gonna sit with you. You can't sit with us! You may not get along with your roommate, and that's fine, and that's fair, and that's totally normal. Even if it's your best friend from back home, you've been best friends since kindergarten, there's still a chance that if you live together, you might not like each other by the end of the semester, by the end of the year. Living with other people in a very tight space like a dorm is very difficult, especially since you don't have a kitchen. You have one little mini fridge and like microwave connector thing that you're sharing. Your beds, you can just like lay on your bed and reach your arm across and you guys can touch each other. Like, it's insane, especially with how small these dorms can get. Tight spaces can make for very tight situations. My first college roommate, we met on a Facebook group because I was transferring campuses. Really had no idea anything about this girl. My mom wanted me to be in a dorm when I transferred. This girl was offering me a dorm. I was like, okay, cool, awesome. I'm down with this. We talked on Facebook a little bit, but it was like, are we gonna get along? Are we not? Like, once we're actually living together, what's gonna be the situation? I love her to this day. I have a few videos with her, so I'll link them down below because she's awesome. Shout out to you, Rachel. But yeah, that doesn't happen for everybody, and that's totally fine, and it's normal. And that happens more often than not. I've had plenty of friends who've had to transfer their dorms after the first semester, or beg the school for a single or something along those lines, or completely got out of their dorm contract and got an apartment. Going into college, everyone's super excited because, oh my god, we're on our own for the first time ever. And you're 17, 18, 19 years old when you're in your freshman year, depending on when you start. Some people, honestly, you're 24 for all of my people who are in the military. Like, you don't start till later. When you first go to college, you're extremely excited and you're like, whoa, is this a new place with these new people? Let me see how many friends I can make. And that's great, and that's awesome, but just remember, everyone is coming out of high school. Everyone's coming out of a situation where they're now trying to almost rebuild themselves. I know I changed my image from high school to college. I was very happy with what I did, and I'm more true to myself now, versus I was very shy and didn't really like talking to people in high school. And now here I am sitting in front of a camera talking to you guys. Hi. Sometimes the personas that people pick are so different than who they are that they revert back to what they were in high school. And it may not necessarily be a bad thing, but people who got to know the persona that they originally put forward might be very upset over the fact that they feel like this person's changed, when that might not necessarily be the case. Like, what they might have met was the change and they reverted back to themselves. The rule of thumb for everyone, I think, to follow is you really don't know who your true friends are till at least your second semester of college, and sometimes even a year in college, so like sophomore year of college. And the reason I say this is because when you're first coming in college, you're excited, you're trying on new personalities, more personas, you're trying to figure out your major, are you undecided, like what are you doing? So you're trying to figure all that out, you're trying to figure yourself out, you're trying to make friends, so it's all a big balancing act, and you gotta find yourself. And if the people that you're with don't coincide with what you're trying to do, It's okay to change friend groups. It's okay to not talk to somebody anymore. It's not okay to be malicious and be rude and hurtful to people just because you feel like they're leaving. People are growing and changing at this point in their life, and everyone needs support. Whether it's changing their major or joining a certain Greek organization or joining a club, everyone needs support. If your friend group changes within your first semester, your first year of college, that's fine. That's normal. That's okay. Piggybacking off of that, another thing that might happen is friends might not come back to college the following year or the following semester. And there could be multiple reasons. It could be, crap, I picked the wrong college. I don't like it here. Or, okay, I don't want to do this major. I want to do this major. They don't offer it here. I gotta transfer schools. Some people, honestly, might fail out. They might. I know a couple people who came to college, thought it was going to be a breeze, a cakewalk. High school was so easy for them. They never had to go to class. They didn't have to study. And they got straight A's in high school. Came to college and got a .98 their first semester. It happens. And because of that, people might not come back to school. And for some people, it might even be tuition. Either they're from out of state and they're like, crap, I can't afford to pay double the tuition as everybody else. Or it's a private school and it's still like out of state tuition. And they're like, okay, I'm gonna go to state school. So it's a lot of factors, and that can change your friend group as well. And again, that's fine. I've had friends this happen to, and I still stay in contact with them. And just the biggest piece of advice that I can give for making friends and how friendship works in college is don't get stuck in high school. High school, it was great, it was fun, you had your memories, you had your sports teams, you have your varsity letters, you have your academic awards, you have your friends and your memories, you have whatever you did in high school that is utterly amazing and special to you. But especially after first semester of college, no one cares anymore. And if you're still like, yeah, high school, then it's kind of like, bro, are you not making any good memories here? Is your time here so bland that you're still romanticizing about high school? The last thing that I'm gonna throw out there, which is totally a mom thing, but it's completely true. To have a good friend, you have to be a good friend. And that being said, just because you're being a good friend doesn't automatically mean someone's gonna be a good friend to you. If someone's a taker, they're being toxic in your life, and they're taking your friendship but not giving you the friendship that you need back in return, please look at the situation and say, hey, is this someone that I genuinely want to be friends with, or is there another reason why they're still in my life? So no matter what you guys are doing, no matter what college you're going to, I wish you all the absolute best of luck. It's an amazing time. Please make the absolute best of it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.